go and like this page for me, okay? If you like my videos. All right, I'll zoom in up here after, but it's facebook.com/mentoring.for.newbies. NEWBIES. All right, so mentoring.for.newbies. That's facebook.com. And then like that page, all right? That way you'll be able to be notified when I put a new video in here. Now, today we're going to kind of talk about making a squeeze page. What is the basics about making a squeeze page? So I'm going to go to Microsoft Front Page because that's what I use. If you use Composer, it's a little more difficult, all right? If you're in my mentoring site, then I give you the code already so you can just pop the code into Composer and then you can edit it a lot easier. So open in Front Page. Okay, I guess I got to log into one of my domains, and probably be better if I didn't because there's so many folders in this domain it takes a while to load. Okay, it finally loaded. As you can see, this is one domain, but I have a lot of folders in here. Now some of these folders might be squeeze pages like we're going to show you how to do today. But if you see, I'm still scrolling down. I got all these folders in one domain. So folks always ask me, do you need another domain for every product? Well, there's your answer. If I scroll back up, all the folders on the left, that's one domain. Okay, I really didn't have to do that, but I'm logged into this anyway, so I can go to File, New, and then Blank Page. Now on Front Page, I can go to, I give my students Front Page. I go to a table, and then I can draw a table. It's that simple. So I can just left mouse click down and draw a table. So I was going to make a basic squeeze page. And then I click out the highlighted pencil here, so that'll disappear, and exit out. Now, I'm going to want to right click in the table, right click, and choose table properties at first. And I'm going to go to center, because I want the table to be in the center. I don't want cell padding or cell spacing right now, or borders. I don't want no border. I'm going to hit OK. Then it goes in the center. Now, I could put an image over here. I could right click in the middle and go insert columns, and over here I could put the cursor in this box, but as you see it's way over on the left. If you go to your HTML editor and you go to the center tab up here, there's align left, align center, align right, and justify. So I'm going to go to center. Now say I wanted to insert an image. I would go to insert and picture from file. Oh, I don't have many pictures on here. I think I'm on my other computer, but I'm not, so sorry. I would have to find an image. Okay, so I use my PC backup, and seeing my other computer is in for a 5-day scan, I'm still able to get my pictures because they upload every day under here. So I'm going to grab this picture and download that and save it. Probably save in my download. And I'll go back to my editor and go to insert picture from file. And if I go to my downloads folder, downloads, and affiliate link defender cover, finally. All right, now that's a PNG picture, and that's what a PNG picture is going to look like in design mode. But when you go to preview down here in your editor, it'll look better. Okay, here we go again. Now I don't have my old computer, so let me see if I have in my documents my Aweber generic code. Good. I got some Aweber generic code. Okay, now I just get the generic code from Aweber like this. I don't get all the code that they give you, so I show my students how to do that as well. Grab the generic code and we change the list name right here. And I'll take that generic code and I'll put the cursor over here. And I'll put that center justified again. And now we'll go to the code view down here in the source code. You want to go to the source code. And if the cursor's not blinking right where it's supposed to, well, make sure it is. Make sure you find the exact spot where it's going to be. And then hit Control V, which means paste. You hold down the Control key and you hit the letter V. And you hold down the Control key and you hit the letter C to copy stuff. And that's after you highlight it like this. If you were to highlight it and take someone's code like that from the source code, you would hit Control C. And you would go to the Start menu, go to find your notepad, hit Control key down and hit the letter V as in Victor. And that way you could keep the code, and that way it would be the generic code. You would change the list name here, the redirect URL here, where it says redirect, and redirect on list. You can put that URL here. If they're already on the list and they sign up again, they'll go to another confirm page when they opt in. But I could save that, but I already have it saved, so I'm not going to save that. And let's go to preview now, or design. Let's go to design. right? And it makes that button that's hosted on Amazon S3. I could shrink that down if I wanted to, and then I would want to go to the image and go to resample, but it's not going to let me resample this because it must be like a GIF or something. So I can always go to edit and undo the resize, and edit, undo, resize again. And on front page that my students use, you can do this. You can edit this box like that. Not many people know this. They might say they know it, but they don't really know it. And I could go to bold and size 18 and pick my color. Say I wanted more colors. I could select, say I wanted a gray like that to match the squeeze page, right? And go okay. I could go to italic if I wanted, bold italic. See what that looks like. Okay, okay. And you can drag this down here and say we went to preview. All right, affiliate link defender. Stop affiliate thieves in their track. I would make a graphic out of this. Dead in their tracks. I know it doesn't sound nice, but stop affiliate link thieves. I'm not going to leave the thing like that either. And I would go to down here, and if you scroll a little bit and hit the letter I, it usually goes right to impact. And you never use bold on impact, please. Don't ever hit the bold button on impact. It's already bold. So if I go to number 7, and I could do the same thing with the font here. Go to, well, I could use that color. It's a lot better if you go to the ugly red. And that's under more colors, and right here, that's 990000 is the color code actually. And go there. And you could always insert an arrow if you went to, well, here we go again. I have to go to my PC backup and download it first. And I got them right here. So thank God for my PC backup, and you can see that link probably below. I have an arrow big down GIF. Let me download that and see. Save file, and then OK. And let me see if I can go to insert picture from file and arrow big down. All right, let's go to preview and see if that's an animated GIF. All right, it is. So that's that, blah, blah, blah. And that's basically your squeeze page once you get your code set right. Now, you don't have to use this image, but we really don't have any other images. I'm just showing you how easy it is to, if you lose your computer, when you get something where your files are backed up on, like my PC backup here. Now, let me see if I go down to get instant access. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Get instant access, download, save file, and it automatically downloads into my download folder. So we will go to design mode, because you can only work in the design mode. I'm going to right click on this in front page and go to picture properties, and then I'm going to go to general, and I'm going to go to browse, and I'm going to go to desktop, but then I got to go to owner, and I'm going to go find that get started button, and then go OK. All right, so click here to get started now. Well, this is basically to download now, so I got to go to download now, maybe buttons, or so I'll download this, and that'll download, so I don't need that one open. And we'll try this one more time, because I wasn't thinking ahead. So if I right click on here now and go to picture properties and general, and browse, and desktop, owner, and downloads, and now I'm looking for download now. Let's see what that looks like. Pretty ugly, but you know what, we're going to use it for right now. Okay, I found a better picture now. We'll use that one. So if I go to preview now, and that'll be the image code. Okay, so if you go to the code and you look at the button as well, you'll see way back here is the image. Now see, if you were to upload this page on your own domain, you would want to take all this out, well, from the pictures. You can't have the pictures like here's arrow big down. You would have to upload this in a folder, that picture, and take all this out. Because if you leave this in the code when you upload your page, it's showing that the picture is coming from file C, users, owners, downloads, all right? And it's not going to be coming from there. It's going to be coming from a folder inside your desktop, which, as if you see, if I go to save this, I'm hooked up with front page extension, so I go right to my server from front page, but you won't be. So you would have to delete all this, and you wouldn't see the image until you upload it to the folder. But I'll show you. So I'm going to go to design now, and after I change everything and everything's all set, stop affiliate link thieves, dead in their tracks. Dead in their tracks. Stop affiliate link thieves dead in their own tracks. So you could do that. You could highlight this and you could underline it. You could make anything to make it look different. Stop affiliate link thieves. You could make that black if you wanted. Or you could go to more colors, hit select. And this is on front page, like I say. And you might want to, you could do that. And this button you don't have to use, but you can change the button like I showed you. All right. Can we make this any bigger? And then we can hit resample. So it'll kind of get the resolution up a little better. And if we hit preview, it's a little bit bigger. Right? This is coming out the shadow a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. And I might even want to go as far as saying, back to the design mode and go here and go really small fonts now, maybe like if you scroll a little and hit T, you'll go right to Tahoma, and we got that black still. So we'll go, and on this you might want to, backspace that and go to the highlight of yellow. And maybe you want to underline this. Maybe you want to make that black. Maybe you want to hit the shift key, hold the shift key down and hit enter. And then we're going to go to File, Save As. Now see, I'm going to make a new folder again. So I'm going to make a new folder on my domain onlinesuccessnow.com, and I'm going to call this one affiliate link. I still get the cap locks on, so never make a folder with caps. Affiliate cloaker software. I know it sounds long, but you know what? The search engines will pick it up. So I'll hit OK, and I might want to change the title to Affiliate Link Defender or Software, Affiliate Link Software, Cloaking software free, and hit OK. And always make the first folder inside, the first file inside a folder, make it named index.html, please. And if you had a download page, it would have to be download.html. But the first file in the folder, please make it index.html. Then hit save. Now it's going to save these images in that folder, and my little squeeze page will be ready to go now. Well, actually not really, because I got to make the confirm page and say, please go check your email for your software, but while you're here, why don't you join my mentoring program for only $47 a month, and I will show you how to do everything the right way to begin with. So I'm going to go to File, Preview in Browser, and I'm going to preview this in the browser, and there's my squeeze page, which this code here is, the highlight is a little messed up, as I can see. So I would go back here and I would drag my cursor like this with the left mouse button, and it's still showing some red here, so that's strange. So let's, and maybe I'll go, if you're just really touchy on the in between that image and the table, right? Maybe I'll go like that a little, make the header a little higher that way. I always could hit the shift key and hit enter. That's too big though. If I go right here and shift key and hit enter, that's not bad. And then I'll go to File, Save, whatever HTML editor you're using. The one we use is pretty easy. And now we go to the browser and hit F5, the F5 key. That's a lot better. Boom, they'll go there. They'll get the free affiliate link software. I had somebody made that cover for me a while ago. I can make some pretty good covers, but this guy's really good. And they get the free affiliate link defender software. Not yet, because it's not in the confirm code. Okay, so don't hit the button yet. If you want it, get a hold of me. Support@mentoringformarketers.com. Support@mentoringformarketers.com, and join the mentoring site too if you want. You'll learn a lot more stuff that I know, how to build lists, and I could even go down here with the table and go outside of this table and hit the enter key a couple of times maybe, and then File, Save, and then go to Firefox and hit F5 again. All right, so it brings it down a little bit. So that's how to make a squeeze page. Then you monetize it on the back, and then when they opt into your list, you get a lot of follow-up emails that are very helpful for them. Plus, they recommend tools that you make money with. So pretty good gig. You just sit at home, you do this stuff, and you can make hundreds of dollars a week, or thousands, or hundreds of thousands. All depends how much you want to scale it up, how many projects you have going. If you do solo ads and you market the correct way, you can make some good money. Okay, you can build a big list. You can send out an ad for 200 clicks and make $100. Right? They say you join the Skype rooms with us, and you build a list, and folks say, "Can I buy an ad off you?" And then you say, "Yeah," and you send it out to your list as long as it's a good page. and a good product they're giving away for free. You can make some money that way too. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please leave a comment below and please share it with your friends, okay? I don't like to do this stuff for nothing. If you appreciate it, then I'll make a lot more. Thank you and have a great day.